Hello, and welcome to the latest episode of What the Heck is Happening in the Tulsa Real Estate Market.
Tulsa looks good on you.
Hey there, I'm Jennie Wolek with the Wolek Group here, Keller Williams Realty. And as a real estate team and one that's been in the business for a really long time, going on 21, 22 years now, we're always keeping an eye on what is happening in the market. Just like all things related to supply and demand, we have to keep a close eye on the ups and downs and then reporting and relaying that to our clients in the very best way. So today I wanted to share with you the most recent market statistics that we have from our multiple listing service. Now, as you probably remember me sharing before, these statistics are in the past. So the most recent data that we have is from April, and it's already almost through May. So we'll be getting the report for May here in another few weeks, which we'll make sure and share with you. But in the meantime, I want just to give you some insight into, as a real estate team, how we are watching the market, understanding it, interpreting it, and then sharing it with our clients to best help them in an ever-evolving real estate market. So as you may have heard or noticed, the interest rates have creeped up a little bit more than they have been in the recent past when they were held down historically low, crazy low interest rates in the 3s and the 4s. Well, now they might be up a little bit into the 6%. And if you are needing to make a move and you're needing to purchase a home, they still, over all of history of time, it is still an affordable time to purchase a home that you're going to live in and love. Better than paying rent and making somebody else wealthy. Go ahead and put that into your own pocket for your future wealth building. And if you are thinking about selling, as you may have noticed, the low inventory has helped the prices go up a bit. And so you may be putting a little bit more in your pocket. Always a great time to buy or sell if it's time for you to do something. All right. So I want to share with you really quick my screen here so you can just get an idea of what the heck I am talking about whenever I am rattling off all these numbers. So this is a monthly inventory analysis report that we get from our local board, and I'm happy to share the whole report with you. It's many pages and tons of good data. But for our purposes today, we'll just look at a little snapshot here. So the things I want to point out that become quite the bothersome problems and struggles for us as a business is we have more buyers that are looking to buy than their homes are, the availability of homes are for sale. So that causes a bit of some struggles for us in helping our clients. So we've had to get creative. Maybe we're calling to different neighborhoods, or we're sending postcards or letters, because for real, we have more buyers that are looking to buy that can't find a home right now. So with that being said, you can see that the new listings have gone down from year over year. A year ago, April, they have gone down almost 5%. So that's why we're feeling that pain, is because there are fewer new properties coming on. Now, the other thing to note that really is something we keep an eye on is the average sales price. Of course, we want to see what the list price was and then the sales price. But in this market, when the low inventory is so obvious, we typically are seeing that the list price and sales price are pretty dang close to each other. So you can see that the list price may have been $289 as an average, and then the sale price is $291. That means pricing still does really, really matter. And when you price it correctly in a hot market like this, you may be able to get really close to your listing price, if not a little bit more, due to potential multiple offers. And FYI, the multiple offers have decreased. There are fewer of them. We're also seeing properties that are being put back on because maybe there were multiple offers and urgency with the buyer, and then they're backing out for some reason that could potentially be due to inspection results or other things that have come up. So we as a team, though, do our very best to bulletproof the transaction, which means we're going to help hold the deal together. So make sure the agent you work with really does matter, and their experience matters, and their systems and their tools matter, because we want to hold the deal together so that you make it all the way through to the finish line. Now, the other factor that I want to look at is the average days on market to sell. So right now you can see that back in April, it was 14.71 for an average days on market. That's the active days, because then you're still going to have the days that it takes to actually go from the under contract to the close period, which in sometimes can take 30 to 45 days for the lender and the inspections and all the title work, et cetera, to happen. So I always want to keep an eye on this and see, how are we doing in relationship as a real estate business and a team? And then how are we relaying this information back to our clients? So something that I wanted to share with our team recently at our team meeting was, we looked at the April data, that's year over year from April of 2021, but then let's look at right now information. So what I did was I just ran a hot sheet report of the past 3 days. So let's see all the properties that have gone under contract in the past 3 days. And I was able to see that the days on market was 17 days, where, remember, I just shared with you in April, that was 14 days on the market. Now we're at 17 days. So you can see that uptick in time, which then tends to change up a little bit the sales price, the list price to sales price ratio, and all the other factors that go into selling a home. Now, I wanted to see the closed properties in the last 3 days. This is late May versus back in April, which isn't that long ago, but in the real estate world, it could be a lifetime. Things can evolve and adjust pretty quick sometimes. And the closed days on market in the last 3 days was 22 days on the market, with an average sales price of 281. So they closed at 281 as an average sales price. And remember, in April, the average sales price was 291. So prices may inch down a little bit whenever the days on market increases a little bit. Yes, I know, the ups and the downs and the ins and the outs. It's what we're monitoring and paying attention to every single day. You don't need to worry about it, because that's what we do. We're here for you. So please let us know if you have any questions relating to the market. And no matter what you need to do, buy or sell, life events happen, the good and the bad, and we're here for our clients no matter what's going on, and we want to help you through the process. It's always a good time to reach out. Even if you're just thinking about it, we can help you plan and strategize the timing and all the things that you need to be planning and thinking about. We're here for you. Talk to you soon. Bye.